All the girls are like, dang, that's crazy. Well, at least you caught it in time, blah, blah, blah. But the main one that understood what I was talking about was Juicy. She was like, why I'm going through the exact same thing right now. She's like, why the blah, 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 A to Z. So I felt her. When Juicy walked in the house, she was definitely on the phone with a bank or something because the elevator music was playing. And she didn't have no problem with, she was talking to a white lady. I heard the white lady twice. And I even said it when she went outside. I said, y'all, hold on. Like, she's trying to handle some stuff. She didn't, I told them, I said, she didn't come in here because Mental was like, I don't appreciate how, I don't liking the energy, how that came in on the phone, like, a whole day late. So she was like, amping herself up. Everybody else kind of was just like, oh, okay, well, wait, where is she going? Everybody else was just like, wait a minute. So she came in on the phone and then go to outside to the backyard, like, which is natural. But Mental was like, I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to fight. I'm ready. Came in on the phone. So I popped my head outside and I never forget. May was like, Kodie, she was like, I love you. And I was like, I do too. I was like, finish your, your stuff. She's like, yeah, I'm still, the stuff what we talked about the other day, she was like, I'm still trying to handle that. So I closed the door. I go back in the thing and I'm like, y'all, I'm like, she really not trying to be no, she's trying to dispute some stuff. So they Mental, dispute. How you could have disputed that before you came in. You could have. So everybody was like, nah, them disputes, everybody throwing in their personal, like, nah, them disputes take forever and this and the third. So she's still hyping herself up, getting hyped about it. So Juicy come in finally. We hugged down in the kitchen and I'm like, look, about your gift bag. I'm like, your gift bag was taken, ramshacked. Said, but I saved your shot glass and I will personally send you merch. And she was like, dang, like, it was that bad? I'm like, yeah, it was vultured. Like, she said, whoever don't show up and waste Kodie time with these gift bags, I'm going to take her. And she took, I said, but I do got your shot glass. And she was like, well, thank you, Kodie. And she was like, dang. And she was like, oh my God, I can't believe you really here. So I was like, yeah, I was looking for you. We having our small talk in the kitchen. All right, boom. I go on by my day because now it's time for us to go to the grocery store. We want to grocery shop, right? Booger in the other video. I hope y'all didn't see it. So the grocery store ride, it was me, Mental, Nene, Kiara. Was it just us four? Maybe Super, I think Super was with us, if I'm not mistaken. Super was with us. Baby Kodak, oh, and Tia, I think Tia was with us too. Then you had Baby Kodak and Lex, they rode in her car together. So we're at the grocery store. Keep in mind, the whole ride there, Mental is just cash money talking shit. Like, I have never, like, in my life been around somebody that has that much animosity from the time they wake up, from the time they go to sleep about a bunch of nothing. And then me being the only child and me, the trauma and the tribulations I've been through since a kid to now, I look at shit like that. Like, okay, it's something deeper. Like, maybe my calling should be like the next Ayana Fix My Life. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, she was just so hyped and mad. She still was talking about Felicia. She still was making jokes about Nene, about her coochie being 2 days old and her breast smelling like 3 days old and she looked like a month day and, oh, now you look like 2 weeks. Yeah, she came back and told y'all that she never said that and all that, but she did. She made lots of jokes about Nene. She made hella jokes about her. So next thing you know, for some reason, it popped in my head. You would think I went to school for chiropractic. Oh, whoa. Was that the wrong idea? She like, oh, I hate that. I hate her. So we all like, who? Hey, who do you hate? Her. Y'all over here singing her. Everybody like, you don't like Glow? So P was like, play. He pressed play. We dancing. Pop. You would think I went to school for chiropractor. We doing the dance in the car. She's like, oh, y'all niggas trying me. Y'all trying me for real. Turn that down. Turn that off. I hate that. When I see her, I'm going to rob her. I'm going to beat her up and rob her. I'm going to take her chain. This real Atlanta. So here I go. What did Glow do to you? What did Glow do to you? I don't like her. And y'all better know my music. Y'all better know all the words to my music. Like, nigga, we'll put something out that we know and will like. And we will. Like, what the hell? Hell yeah, that bitch, I can't believe. So then we ignore her. somebody goes, yeah, she was out here at DTLR or something like that. And I'm like, I know, I missed it. I really want to see her. Like, I love Go. Man, what? I beat Shawty up like, who is you? Like, who is you? Like, who is you? Bro, like, be for real. Like, Atlanta. I'll show her. Now everybody in the car like, awkward. So Key was like, press play. P was like, turn up. So now she in the back just mad. Just, I can't believe this. Like, this ain't even funny. It was funny. It was funny. We get to the grocery store. We doing our thing. We get back in the car. She's still talking. Keep in mind, she talked about getting a girl open at 12. I don't answer my phone before 10 o'clock. What makes you think I'm going to fight at this early? A whole bunch of bogus. I mean, it is what it is. So, we get back to the house. Now, I think it was Black Diamond. I forgot who it was. But somebody had like a fifth, or however you call it. You know, one of them like per se bottles of Bacardi. The gold one. Bacardi Gold. It was one of those. But they had like a personal bottle and it was on the counter. So, Juicy, her mindset was drunk diaries. Oh, these are the drinks for us. Because it was like a couple of bottles. It was like that bottle. It was like 2 more bottles, but they were empty. Then it was like another bottle. But I think it was like white. So she was like, oh, well, I don't mind if I do. So she started taking shots. She taking shots. She taking shots. She started taking those shots before we walked out to go to the grocery store. Okay? Reason that I know is because I came down or whatever when her was in the kitchen. I gave her the shot glass. I was like, oh, we got to take a shot. You know, we got to take a shot. So we got ready to take a shot. I never forget because I had on my little fur. And I had on my shirt. And I had on my pajama shorts with some hiking boots. I had on rain boots and a fur. I was ready. So, me and her getting ready to take a shot. And she was like, well, I'm a shot what I've already down here drinking this. So she poured the Bacardi. And I'm like, oh, well, I am drinking rum. So you could drink some of my rum. So I poured my shot. We took a shot. Boom. And then while everybody else is coming out the steps, she took a few more shots. So that's what she was drinking before we left. So when we came back, as y'all see, that's when Juicy was laid out on the couch. Mental's lying to you guys, okay? Mental didn't come in, and the first thing she did was check to see if Juicy was dead. I was first. I walked in, and I said, man, we back. I said, ain't no sleeping. I said, you was late, too. Ain't no sleeping. You got to get up. We got to take shot. But she didn't budge. So I'm like, May. I'm like, y'all. I'm like, May. I'm like, y'all, she really not moving. Like, y'all. So I'm like, look. So I'm like, y'all, she's really not moving. I'm like, May. I'm like, May, get up. Then that's when Mental came and was like, bruh, are you alive? Like, come on, bruh. Come on. So she moved her, and then that part happened. So fast forwarding, now she's upstairs mad because May is drunk on the couch. Mad for what? I don't know. The girl's drunk. Where did she get drunk from? That hoe came drunk. I'm like, nah. She was drinking that Bacardi that was downstairs. So somebody was like, oh, that was Tia Bacardi. Somebody, whoever's Bacardi was like, damn, that's why my bottle gone. So it could be either Tia's or I don't know whose Bacardi it was. So somebody was like, oh, that's why my bottle gone. Whatever. I'm like, that's okay. Let her sleep it off. Whatever, she gonna wake up, then we can continue on about our day. So I put my fur down, go downstairs. I'm putting up groceries, blah, blah, blah. Nothing was going on. I made the suggestion to give her something cold to drink, give her something to eat, because the girls did, Lex and baby Kodak, they did come back with some Zaxby's for May. And we were telling her, like, baby girl, eat your food, eat you some bread, like, eat something. I had crackers and everything. Like, we were trying to feed that to her. Mental came down. We gave her the Sprite and the chips. So Mental took it upon herself to pick her up and try to nurse her back. But then Mental kept saying, get right, because I'm trying to beat you. Remember, I'm supposed to fight you at 12, remember? So then it started being like, come on, like, all right. And then y'all see the situation happen. Like I said, I put my hands on her, and I do regret that, because as much as restraint I had to not do her in, I could have had more to not even put my hands on her at all. And she knows that. I'm very remorseful. We talk about that. Like I said, what's understanding got to be explained. And I'm not a bad person, so I'm not tripping. Players up. You call me out. It's only so many times I'm gonna turn the other cheek. Okay, I'm human. But I mean, I learn. Like I said, the whole thing is for you to learn. Some people don't, but I do. So that situation happened. Now, after it happened, I did talk to Mental. She's not going to tell y'all the truth, but I have somebody else that was a witness. I talked to Mental, and I was just like, for me, I've never been that type of person where I be needing backup. I need help. I need anything. And I said, and I've been jumped plenty of times before, and handled mine. I said, but it just don't look good. And I said, it's not going to look good when the video plays back. And she was just like, I know, but you gotta understand, I'm a real. She started giving us that same spiel about, if you fight, I'm fighting, I don't care. And I'm like, I get that, but it was a little bit too much, Fast forwarding. Now that Mental sees that I'm kind of like, I'm neutral, not being fake, but I'm neutral. Like, wrong is wrong, right is right. Now that she sees that I'm on that status, right? And she sees that I'm now starting to get tired, because I was the accountability person. Like, I was constantly like, Mental, bro. Okay, because Mental was doing shit like, some of the girls would be outside on the patio. And it's funny because they're going to comment under this and be like, oh, I remember that. Some of the girls would be on the patio just having a good time, laughing, passing blunts around. And Mental will pop out. Y'all talking about me? Oh. Cause I don't do that. Be too friendly and laugh without talking about me. Girl, ain't nobody talking about you. Like, girl, gone. We laugh it off, going about our business. We in the kitchen. Huh? Y'all said my name? Oh, because it was always like that. So it started getting like, she started being the butt of the joke. So I started like, girl, ain't nobody mental. She don't want your help. Mental, she don't want your help. I start trying to like guide her, like just pipe it down a little bit sometimes. Like sometimes it's not needed. So after Supa and Baby Kodak and Nene did that challenge with the pole outside, right? How you watch those movies, and they get drunk, and then they having a good time, and they got drugged, and they out of nowhere they're like, hold on, oh wait. That's how it was happening with Mental. Out of nowhere. Like, legit out of nowhere. Like, you could see it in her eyes. Like, everything just starts changing. She spazzes out. She goes off on May. She goes off about something else. And so, I take her to the corner of the backyard. That's how I found out her age. She started crying to me like, you don't understand. Like, I had a hard life. I'm trying to better myself, and I feel like people keep on, like, we had a whole heart to heart. So I'm just like, well, you gotta understand, baby, sometimes you don't have to have an answer for everything. You don't have to have a rebuttal for everything. I'm learning that myself. Like, I'm having a whole heart to heart conversation with her, thinking that I'm peeling back some of those layers. Like, okay, this is gonna come out to be good. But no, it got her more hype. Fast forwarding. Now her and Juju are like this. Okay. Remember, it was Bunky for life. That was the handshake she showed everybody in the house. First, she showed Bunky the handshake, and it was like, But then she showed Tia the handshake. Then she showed Lex the hand. Then she comes to me like, oh, this gonna be the handshake. So everybody doing the